Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. We are going to be going over the basics and fundamentals of Hardpoint. We'll be doing the rest of the other ones later, Control, S, and D, but for now, we'll try and get the respawn better. So we are going to be going over multiple things. First off, we're going to talk about scrap hills. So, P1. This is a example of a scrap hill. So basically, so many different ways to fight this, you know, so many spawns, there, you know, etc, etc. Every goddamn angle they can fight you. So basically, you're not going to be wanting to get a huge amount of time on this. You want what you can. Don't force it. If you can get some good time on it, that's good. But remember, it is a scrap hill. It is the start of the game. You're basically just fighting for this hill, fighting through, and fighting for spawns or holding spawns if you have it. This is just a very scrappy hill altogether, okay? Now, onto money hills. Stuff like this, it can be a money hill if played right, but the huge money hill is obviously your P4. So, your money hills will win games. It will do everything for you. Even if you're not gonna win the game, it can at least close the gap, so you know you have better odds of winning the game. And that'll go on with my next thing. So there's certain hills meant for certain roles, obviously. Not everything is gonna be a sub hill. Not everything's gonna be an AR hill. But for example, I don't want to see an AR in here doing this, unless you're like the last alive. You know, you're last alive and you're trying to fight for the hill, sure. But if you're last alive and you know they're all pushing you, you want to start playing life. You can go out there, play life, go up here, wait for the push, stuff like that. Now, if it's a full hold, it'll go down to my next thing. So, you want the presence, alright? You want your presence felt on the map. So, your AR is going to be here, you know, looking here. And then it comes down to just, you know, don't let your ARs play the hills. Alright? Your ARs should certainly not be playing a lot of these hills. You want map presence, especially in a map like Vault. It's very close range. An AR playing hill will just fuck you in the long run, because, I mean, like, you could have a sub here, sure, but then an AR turns that corner, well, this sub's dead now, you know what I mean? So, basically, the subs, every sub I know, has an ego, or wants to have an ego. I don't know why. It's just because, you know, they're usually the top slayer. Stuff like that. So, if you drop the ego and just play, you know, the hill more, then your games will flow a lot better, because you could be here. Yeah, I know it gets boring. It does. But when you're winning games in a league, does that get boring, or are you feeling good? So your ARs should definitely be playing out on this map a lot, like holding lanes, holding presence. The big lesson on this is don't let your ARs play every single hill. There's only a couple that they should be playing that are key, but for the most part, subs should play hills and let your ARs control the map so you don't get fucked. Now, obviously, basic spawns. Okay? You want spawns. Each hill has a certain spawn that you want to try and grab, and then you want to leave at a certain point to rotate to the new spawns. And that'll be going over in like a different one, a different VOD. I'll be going over like spawns, when to grab them, etc, etc. When to leave them. Now, we are going over power positions, okay? So your power positions basically usually win your games if you can hold them right. So I'm going to be going over each and every map, showing you guys power positions. Now, this is obviously a power position, art. You got so much you can do in this frickin' room here, man. So much. So, you can control left, you can control here, control there. You can control this side, control there. You have off angles for, like, these pushes that, you know, people don't usually play. So, if you overextend here, you will get fucked, but sometimes if you know where they are, like, you kill 3, you know the last guy's here. You easy push it like that, you know what I mean? Or if you know they're spawning there, like here, play that one. You can play this, you can play off angles, so like you know someone's coming here, you can bait them to the last one, just keep shouldering, keep shouldering. Power positions win, man. Now, if you're here the whole time, for example, this power position, yes. I like to play this one myself because I can see the left rotate, I can see the middle rotate, I can see the right rotate. And a lot of the times people don't just check here, and you can always you can sit there and survive, right? You shoulder it, shoulder left, shoulder right. A lot of people play here, a lot of people run there. Now, as long as you're close to here, they should not spawn behind you. Doesn't mean they can't sneak through. You know, you can get a bad timing. You're looking here, somebody runs left, sneaks through. You know what I mean? Or you're looking here, somebody runs through. Now, this comes to a lot of lessons on a lot of maps. This one, I don't mind staying in the same position, but, for example, try not to stay in the same spot a lot of the time. So, like, you're here. You're gunning. You're gunning. You're gunning. You know what I mean? You're killing everything. Don't just stand here the whole time. You know, a lot of players make that mistake. They will hold this until they die. Start looking around the map. Check your other angles. You know, every angle you can. Don't just stay in the one spot, because then you're not covering the map, like... And a lot of people make that mistake. So, yeah. That's going to be the basics, what we're going over. But please... watch these. Alright, that's all I can say this time. Watch them, get these down. Watch every second if you can. Thanks.